Hey, what's up guys, it's Fish here and welcome back to part 2 of my Kingdom of England Let's Play on the 1078 Medieval Wars campaign, which converts all the Medieval Kingdoms 1212 units into the Age of Charlemagne Total War Attila DLC. So you basically have a medieval campaign in Age of Charlemagne, which is really cool. So before we get started, I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who showed love on the previous video. It was awesome. We smashed, I believe, 500 likes by the time this video is going up, which is really cool. I thank you guys so much. If we could break 500 likes on this video, that would also be absolutely amazing. And maybe I'll do like an hour special to say thank you guys for smashing that like button, as it gets this video out there to more people. And, you know, it really helps me out when you guys hit that like button. So I do really appreciate it. So I have also added in a battle realism mod as well, which should hopefully help with the AI spacing of their units and my spacing of my units, so that we don't just clump up into a massive clusterfuck. It'll actually be, you know, a pretty lengthy battle. At least that's what I believe it does from reading it. It also makes archers always just shoot upwards, which is cool, and it also changes some things around with cavalry. I think you can now put cavalry in loose formation and various other things like that, which is nice. So we'll test it out. If it's not good, then we just won't use it, but you know, for now I'm just going to stick on to it. As well as that, I also changed my graphics up to ultra, so it should hopefully look a lot glorious. I completely forgot that my graphics weren't on ultra because I haven't done a campaign in so long, but yeah, it does look very nice all the way up, so hopefully you guys appreciate that. So, last episode, sorry, this is a really long intro, I didn't mean it to be, but last episode we took our first war against the Welsh and actually winning it. We took their settlement from them. We can actually see how many men we lost in the notifications. It was a close battle indeed. We did manage to get our cavalry round the flank to actually outmaneuver the enemy and smash their forces from behind, which was really nice. We lost 840 brave Englishmen, and the enemy Welsh forces lost almost, well, entirely their whole force, losing almost 3,000 soldiers. We also took the city, and this city is really good as it provides us with iron resources, which we can use to trade with our fellow medieval kingdoms in the rest of Europe. So other people will probably be less likely to declare war on me now I'm trading iron resources to them, so I'm not randomly get France to, you know, declare war on me, because we are a bit more friendly now because of this iron. I look a bit more, you know, there's one less reason to attack me now, because, you know, they would lose the iron resource, which is kind of nice. So yeah, in this episode we'll probably just focus on destroying the rest of the Welsh, maybe taking them both out, maybe only taking one of them out, but I really want to secure this province as soon as possible. So we have a few upgrades for our governors. We're probably going to take this patron thing straight away, because it means cultural buildings give us a ton more gold. And then we'll start our way down the governor skill tree, because we want to get to this tax rate, and then obviously down to the builder as soon as possible, just to help us out. We also have another governor as well who leveled up. We obviously want to take this faction research speed. You know, 10% is actually a huge amount. And then we'll obviously pick up thinker as well, because he is a governor. We have corruption, that's pretty good to reduce, and construction cost is really good as well. Wow, these are both really good. So I'm actually going to give this guy, the governor of this city, if I can find him. How do I quickly find him? It's like this, yeah. I'm going to give him the construction cost, because we actually hold the entire province here. So having the construction cost reduced when we're actually building in 3 provinces is actually going to be a lot. And it's 10% as well. So, you know, if I was to build this royal court, that's 400 gold cheaper, which is a lot. That's like the upkeep of 2 units for a turn. Almost 3 units for a turn. But yeah, let's end the turn now. Sorry, it's been a really long intro. As I said, I didn't mean to make it that long. There was just a lot of things to get through. And, you know, to say thank you for the amazing support on the first episode. So I think our main plan is now... Ooh! Wow, they declared war on me! Despoil your women, enslave your children, and desecrate your ancestors. Oh, he does not like me one bit. So another Welsh tribe has risen up against me. I assume it's because I just, you know, destroyed their friends and they're pissed. They don't want to, you know, sit idly by. They want to take the offense and go to war with me. I mean, it's admirable, but it's obviously inevitably going to be the end of them, the downfall of their kingdom. Both Nottingham and York are supporting me, which is good. It is good, but it also isn't good, because I don't want York to go and take that city. I want to hold that city myself, and they are actually moving up a small force right now. I can't actually see what units they're bringing up, but they are bringing up some soldiers. I don't know if it's going to be enough though, because as the English, we only get like access to like spear militia at the beginning, whereas the Welsh tribes and the Irish get the like tier, or like, not the tier 2, but they're pretty good Swedish infantry to begin with. So they kind of have a pretty OP roster to start with, just because obviously Welsh units and Irish units aren't in the game yet. That's the reason why. So I'm not too scared of that. I believe York can't take the city with the garrison and all of that. So I'm just going to bide my time a little bit. We can now recruit a fair, decent roster over here. So we're going to get some more knights, I think. And then, should we get another unit of longbows, go up to 5? Maybe a unit of crossbows would be nice. Also getting some artillery would also be good. Long range, you know, effectiveness. Missile damage is a lot. Maybe we'll just get some more spearmen. Yeah, let's just get some more spearmen to the ranks. That will stick us up to a 19 men in that army. So if we look at any interesting events, some Irish tribes are going to war with each other now. So that'll be cool to see who kind of dominates this area, because there is 5 provinces over there. So it's quite a big important place over in Ireland. And the Scottish declared war on Norway. Awesome. So I believe Norway only have a couple cities up here. If only one. Maybe Norway only have 1 city up here, so the Scottish should be able to claim that very quickly. Very quickly indeed. That's very interesting. So our priory has also been complete in Wessex. That's awesome. That's very, very awesome. That should help public order. Public order is still a big issue, though. But I like it being that way. I like it that, you know, the Empire isn't just immediately happy. I like the challenge of actually having to make the Empire happy in the beginning. You know, it's not in a perfect state of affairs. So getting this would be good. More money from commerce, bigger growth. The more growth we get would be pretty good. We just have a food market here as well. Upgrading to a royal court would be nice as well. It's 4k though. That's a lot of my money. But it does also give me more growth, more imperium, and more public order. But I feel like I can better spend my money elsewhere, really. Yeah, we'll just save our money for now. Just leave that province as it is. Anywhere else can really use it. Yeah, this can. I can upgrade this to a priory. That should sort out all my public order issues in our province in West Normandy. And in East, yeah, that's fine. We have nothing to spend right now. The province will level up next turn, so we'll pick that up and then maybe build like a guardhouse or a church there. And then our public order issues everywhere bar the capital should be fixed. Nice. So I'm going to leave a questionnaire somewhere on the screen. It should pop up when you're watching this. Would you guys prefer me to play the battles, like play all the battles, play only the small battles, or like, sorry, that's a bad explanation. I'm going to be fighting every single battle, but would you guys prefer that I do replays of every single battle so it's a lot more cinematic, or would you prefer me only doing that for the larger battles? Or would you just prefer me to fight every single battle, like, and you guys can see that? So yeah, do let me know in that. So we do actually suffer from consumption here. This is not good. I would not like my leader to die, even though I wouldn't mind getting rid of this guy. By the looks of it, we're not ill yet in this province. So I'm going to just take that. It's obviously winter, so we don't want to go to war anyway. Yeah, I really don't think York have enough men to take this from them. I really, really don't. But I mean, good luck to them if they want to try. Nottingham is still chilling with their army. Because again, Nottingham can't raise a huge force because they do only have 2 cities. You know, we have 5 and we're only just about, you know, being stable with this many. So it's kind of cool to see, you know, just not every army, you know, every faction running around with, you know, full stacks and stuff. That's actually really cool to see. I like that a lot, that every faction's not just running around with a full stack. You know, they were kind of running around with what they can afford. Which for this faction is quite a lot, considering they only own 1 province. Again, we don't really have too much to do. We're still saving our money. Our priory is being built over here. Yeah, there's nothing else for us to really do. So we'll just continue to let our cities grow. Fuck, I forgot to look at the other city to see if it had grown yet. But that's fine. We're only a turn behind on that. It's not really an issue whatsoever. So has it grown yet? I believe it has. It has indeed. Cool, cool, cool. So we could build a surface mine. We don't really want to do that. Blacksmith would be pretty good, actually. I guess does it have iron in it? Oh, yeah, it also has a cloth weaver as well in the province. That gives you so much money as you go on because we have the cloth resource. But I think this early on, we just need a chapel here to sort out public order. Yeah, I think we just need a chapel here. We can always destroy these chapels later on down the game. But yeah, just getting public order in these outer cities where I'm not going to have an army early on, I think is kind of important. How's our army looking? Still one more turn of replenishment and then we can get ready to march. We will, I guess, I don't really want to march the long way through, so I'm just going to trespass. And then we will push on their forces. Doesn't look like they're recruiting anyone. York can always support us as well if they need to. We have also done with our technology, so we get a faster replenishment rate with completing logistics. Now is the question, do we rush for the next barracks? Raid income we don't really care about. Garrison we don't really care about right now. Fatigue is nice. And that's really good. Campaign planning is absolutely amazing. 20% movement speed. But I think for now... Yeah, I think for now we just get this. 7 turns, call on vassals. Which I really like how he's changed all the names of these... technology. And he's kind of changed it around a bit. At least I believe he has. Which is really nice. So, yeah, so we'll go that. We'll 7 turns until we can upgrade to getting heavier knights and, you know, knightly retinue, I believe. Actually, let's have a look. What's the next units we can get when we upgrade this? We can get English nobles, English knightly retinue on horseback, sergeants, foot knightly retinue, bill sergeants. So, yeah, we can get a pretty decent roster. A lot of our tier 2 units, so we want to rush towards that as soon as possible. We will let another turn of replenishment just to ensure that we are strong. Then we'll march on them in summer. We'll probably get to them in autumn and then fight in winter maybe. Hopefully we don't fight in winter. Hopefully we can fight them in like autumn. But we'll see whatever month it comes to. I mean, as long as we're fighting before the winter hits, that's fine. Because you don't really want to fight, because you suffer attrition obviously fighting in the winter. Did they try and fight from there and get beaten back? Talented acquisition. My lord, man has come from the city of York. Demand he stays. This man is too important to lose. I mean, allow him to leave, you know? Who am I? Who am I to deny such a quest? He wants to go out and do his stuff elsewhere. Oh, he wants to go to France. I mean, I can't stop him from going, so I'm going to allow him to go. I'm a nice guy. If he wants to, on his quest for knowledge, he's more than welcome to. So yeah, I guess we'll march out now. So we'll go to forced march just because I want to get to the enemy as soon as physically possible. I don't want to, you know, suffer several turns in this. I think they're going to become pissed at me now. Because we do, yeah, we trespass through their land, so they're going to be a little bit angry at me. But whatever, you know, they can be. I don't care.
Journey completed.
Oh yeah, we can also levy some soldiers from, that's awesome. I love this mechanic as well, how we can levy soldiers from our puppet state. So we can actually just get a unit of longbows for free. You know, awesome. We will do that for sure. We recruited them. Nice, they are now part of our army. And we actually do have a full working 20 stack now. Awesome. So we will march upon them, we'll fight that battle and clean them out, hopefully. The city is now extremely unhappy. Does give me an okay amount of cash though from tax. I guess mainly due to the boost in the iron production there. And both our priory and chapel are almost done. Awesome. So public order in Normandy should be sorted out very soon. We should see if anyone else wants to trade with us now that we have the iron resource. We must look a little bit more enticing to trade now that we have the iron more than nothing before. So, so what happens? So we let him leave. So he provides fertility in every single province, but our research rate is -20 faction wide. Wow, that's pretty painful. So because we let him leave, he gave us extra fertility, which I guess is not that important. I'd probably prefer to have the extra research rate. Does it say what our research rate is now? It does not. Oh, 92%. Can we have that other dude? So it's not the end of the world. Realistically, we're only missing out 8% of our research. So that shouldn't really affect us too much because we have that governor who's giving us a bonus. So it's bad, but it's not the end of the world. We could also get another unit of infantry, but I don't think we need any. I think our army is more than strong enough to take out the city. We will besiege them. Public order is in their favour. It's just because they have a ton of these, these herdmen who are just really good, and these axe bondier. They're just so much stronger than my initial units. But you also have a ton of crossbows. Like an absolute ton of crossbows. Dirty. What's the battlefield look like? Because I might just want to siege them out and hope that York comes in to reinforce. Because we're in no rush. It's a very similar city. I mean, it's not winter right now, is it? It is not winter, I believe. I'm happy just to, you know, to continue to siege them out. Hopefully that York reinforces if we set the goal to take the city. I'm hoping that York will now move in and support me that way. Does Flanders want to trade now that we have the iron resource? They do not. That's fair enough. Anyone else? Everyone else hates me. The Danish might now.
Greetings. Now speak plainly.
No, the Danish do not either. So yeah, no one else wants to trade. That's perfectly fine. I'm actually looking at the happiness as well, quickly. If we go to attitude, look how much the Northumbrians love us because of our marriage. Absolutely, there was plus 100. That's so cool. That's an actual thing. Also, Aquitaine really like us. They like us more than they like York. Oh, could be liberated. Liberated Duchy. Did we? Are they not under French control anymore? They are under French control. So how do we liberate this? That's slightly confusing. Do we liberate it and give it to the French? I don't know. But we'll end the turn again. Hopefully York moving their soldiers to supply us with extra troops. You know, even an extra like 400 or 500 men would really help us out. But we are also preventing the enemy reinforcements from doing anything. They're like, yes, please, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to attack you. No, sorry. I mean, it's kind of cool that they at least do that. Piracy is not good. That's going to reduce our naval commerce. That's not good at all, by 25%. Probably not losing us too much money, realistically, but still annoying nonetheless. So they've actually got a ton of their men on boats now. Is this like a perfect time to attack? We are also suffering attrition, so unfortunately York did not send their army to aid me. So I don't want to suffer attrition next turn. I'm not sure if these guys still suffer seasickness as well, if they are actually on land, if they get off the boats, but we will fight them anyway, because their general isn't on horseback now because he's on the boats. So that is absolutely perfect. This is the best chance we'll get to fight them. Because really, realistically, the cavalry unit is really good. It's a unit of Swedish nobles, I believe, which is a decently high-tier unit. Because Sweden don't have a whole range of units. Unlike England, who have like a huge roster. So, you know, these basic tier Swedish units are actually really good. Luckily, we have 5 units of archers to kind of pepper down a lot of their, more elite herdmen. Them dudes who actually look like they have chainmail on. We want to whittle them down. And they do have a lot of crossbows as well we want to deal with. Luckily, we have 3 units of cavalry, so it's pretty good. I'm very confident that we'll win this battle, considering we managed to win the last one. And we have a ton more archers. I'm ready to fight in this terrain. It means we can burn down the actual towers, which is good. I believe we actually have better range. So we'll immediately stick our soldiers here. The only thing we have to question or be a little bit careful of, are they in... They're not going in loose formation. Maybe my mod's messing this up a bit, and we'll have a look anyway. We'll have a basic line of 5 spearmen here. And then we'll reinforce with another bunch right here. We'll get rid of this as well. No one wants to have their screen taken up. Obviously, general can go here. We'll leave our cavalry here, like just in the back, because I'm not sure if they're going to bring their boats off right here. And if they do, we need to deal with them. So we will put our billmen over here just in case they do come in my flank. I believe this rock is, stopping us from getting around, which is nice. And I believe that's everyone, right? Yeah, cool. Let's start the battle. So yeah, they are going to be moving a ton of their boats in. Flaming shot. We can destroy their towers with flaming shots. Oh, look at that burning. Oh my god, look at them arrows. Oh my god, that was brutal. So let's move these archers to destroy this tower as soon as possible. We want to destroy that tower as soon as physically possible. Probably also want to turn a large portion of our force, because they're going to be coming along my side. Yeah, they're going to be coming into my flank very soon. So we'll use our cavalry to destroy these guys as quickly as possible, whilst using our longbows just to pepper away at their spear militia. They don't have any good men. We might as well march on the city as well, if I'm honest. How are our arrows doing against this? Because if they're not really doing much, fire damage 1 from like 2 volleys, that's not really good at all. We might as well just move infantry in. Like, I could just try and take the city, if I'm honest. Yeah, let's try and push the city with our main force. Why not? They're going to take forever to get off boats, and if we can just... Oh, there's no capture point. There's no, like, timer if we capture that. So I think we have to destroy anything anyway. Oh, well, we'll use these billmen really efficiently. We'll use our archers. Probably should get off fire arrows, though. We don't really need to be on fire arrows anymore. Change to heavy shot, then just change to normal. Yeah, just take these guys down. I mean, I might as well take the city, though, because if we can get into the city as well, that's pretty good. So, yeah, let's just advance our lines. At least some of the cavalry can come round. Because, I mean, if we take the city and hold it against the enemy, you know, that's gonna be pretty decent. So let's just advance. Let's advance into the city. Go cinematic mode for the time being. Oh, look at that. Look at the amount of fire arrows just going in. We might even just route this unit straight up who's facing the wrong way, apparently. I think we did just literally route them there. Perfect. So let's change fire with our missiles. We want to make sure we're off fire arrows in everyone, which it says they are. We'll just double check. Cavalry, what you doing, bro? I don't want you to really just charge into the enemy crossbows like that. Oh my god, they're going to get slaughtered. And they're getting shot by the tower as well. The crossbows must have had an absolute field day. How's our army doing as we advance? We probably do want to run. Just because the quicker we take the city there, the quicker we can hold it against the enemy, who are taking forever to get their men off the boats. So let's advance. Again, we'll just weaken up more of their units. The crossbows will be fine to deal with. You're still getting shot at by the ballista, but can the ballista even see me properly? Yeah, it's facing the wrong way, so I'm not really too worried. It's shooting out some bolts, hitting a few of my targets, but that's absolutely fine. They're going to be landing very, very soon. Longbows need to turn their focus. The billmen are really my main defense against the enemy forces. So we're charging in here with the majority of my forces. I want to get rid of that tower as soon as possible. You guys get on destroying that. This infantry move in. Probably should not be charging them both into that catapult. And then this cavalry comes round to smash the enemy. So how are we doing? They are finally off their boats. We want to make sure our longbows focus down their heavy seamen at the moment, because these guys are actually Attila units. So their stats are going to be crazy compared to mine. So we want to focus them down, try and whittle them down as much as possible as the Swedish pour off of their boats. Realistically, we want to avoid fighting them for as long as possible, whilst the rest of the men move in. Cavalry's moving in. Smash them horses. Send them flying into the abyss where they go. Run them down. Good, good, good. We want that to happen as quickly as possible. We got spearmen coming round. Is that my spearmen or is that the enemy spear? It's actually enemy spearmen here fighting me. It's not too good for me. We'll destroy these barricades as soon as possible. Nice. Routing all of this cavalry. Good, good, good. Obviously, these guys should be on skirmish mode. We have a ton of cavalry as well. I should probably be using this cavalry in the city, I think. But it's okay. Tower has gone down over here. That's nice. It's going to hurt them. Just keep on pushing. How's my king doing? Obviously, we want my king over here. I don't really know why it's lagging so much. That's kind of annoying. Oh, well, we will persevere. It seems like only little spots. I think the AI is really struggling at getting their men and their boats off the actual thing. I think they're really having a big issue there. So that's, I guess, something we'll just have to put up with for now. It should be fine going forward. Cleaning up them. Our archers are obviously on skirmish mode, running away, volleying, running away, volleying. We do need to use our cavalry as quickly as possible because we are losing in the center. These extra Attila units are just so good. So let's charge in with our knights, get these guys around the flank.
The enemy have rallied their units.
So moving our cavalry. Charge into that should be a massive hit into the enemy swords. We need to try and break them as soon as we can. We do have more spearmen to send as well. Sending in more melee cavalry to aid out. We're going to be breaking them with our horses. Perfect. Our horses over here are actually fighting spearmen now, but we do need to push on. We've broken through here. Onto their general we go. This is going to be a close battle still, unfortunately. But we are breaking their more elite units, their OP units. My general is in there fighting hard himself. Breaking them over there is perfect. Move in horses. Archer fire, pepper them down. Nice, the volley's going down on these spear bondir. We want to just come around the back and completely smash these guys. How's the cavalry doing? Cavalry's actually managed to rout the spearmen perfectly. Just need to keep on working. We are fighting against their general now, who's going to be a sturdy foe. Yeah, these, as I said, these are Swedish nobles after all. They're pretty strong. So it's going to be a hard task for my infantry to win. How are we doing over here on this flank? Doing a pretty good job. Our cavalry have managed to get around the back, routing all of this. The sheer amount of archer fire we have is causing the enemy issues to no end. I mean, I believe our archers can just hold fire now. There's nothing really that I want to shoot at anymore. Continue to chase down. Continue to chase down. Charge their general in the back. I think it's going to be GG for us. Even with their superior men. I think we just have too many for them to deal with. You know, they don't have a general out here either.
A unit is running from the enemy.
Our general was obviously a heavy knight unit, which we will charge around the back and come into the rear of these enemy soldiers. Look at that, my knights just moving in, perfect, sending them back to whence they came. And my general unit is going to be really, really strong compared to the enemy forces, really, really strong. He's going to have the most heavily armoured out of my entire army. Look at the dead which has already occurred over here. The billmen coming in the flank now. That's going to be perfect. Keep on pushing, boys.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
The Welsh infantry are trying their best to hold on, but as you can see, look at that. We have our spearmen closing in. We have our billmen round the rear, and all we need is a unit of cavalry to come smashing in, which we have right at our disposal. And here they come. This is going to surely break the enemy forces. I do actually have a ton of men still on boats. I don't think the AI really knows how to deal with these boats, if I'm honest. We are actually struggling in the city. Our cavalry is back, which I guess I should bring back, but yeah, we are really struggling to deal with that. Let's move in our archers to the actual city. Let's just shoot their general to death. Because a lot of our cavalry is just slaughtering.
The enemy refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
Keep on charging over here. Keep on breaking them. The archers are running into the town as soon as possible. Yeah, we just literally need to take out their general, who is proving to be a sturdy foe. Maybe with the support of my cavalry, we can turn the tide. Maybe sending in my own cavalry as well could help out. We have more spearmen to send down there. Cavalry unit to form up there and charge in the back. Oh, I think they're using these boats as a missile thing. So yeah, the lag earlier was just down to the boats. We haven't seen a lag spike since they've dropped off all their units. So I think that is just the case. We've got cavalry coming around the back to finish these guys off. Beautiful. Yeah, it's just our militia spearmen just can't really pierce the enemy armor, which is going to be an issue, you know. And I like that that's a fact. Obviously, realistically, they'll just kill the horsemen, kind of just swarm the general and just smash him to death and capture him. Or capture him. If they smash him to death, then they can't capture him. But that's what they would do, obviously. But yeah, their spears probably no way could pierce the enemy general's, armor. It's probably way too expensive. Our archers are just absolutely going to town right now. The English longbows proving their worth, routing the enemy forces. That's what I like to see. Of course, I like to see that. The English longbows proving their goddamn worth. I'd like everyone to be shooting though, please. I'm going to put down as much fire on the enemy force as possible. Good, I think we've completely broken them over here now. Yeah, they have very few lines of infantry left. So let's take all my cavalry now and just charge it. Oh, the enemy general's routing. Good, that's going to be it then. Victory is going to be ours. We'll get the last bunch of our archers to just shoot at the enemy. And just zoom in on its glorious, glorious nature. Because it does look superb, especially up on the hill as well. Victory was ours. That's good. We definitely did not lose as many men as I was afraid of losing, so that's going to be good. That's going to help us out against the remaining Welsh forces, for sure. So let's end the battle and see how many men we lost. So we did actually lose more men than normal, but the enemy fielded they actually fielded less men, but I think their men were a ton better. Yeah, look how good these spearmen did. And obviously the enemy general killing 141, which is pretty disgusting. But taking out the enemy only leaves one oh my god, look at our cavalry. 400 kills. 400 kills is absolutely crazy. I think this is the unit which chased down the enemy crossbows and just killed them. And a lot of these kills are probably routing units as well. But we are going to claim victory here, winning our second Welsh war. And only really leaving one Welsh city left up and standing. And that will obviously fall very, very soon. So again, we will just occupy it. Or loot and occupy could be kind of nice though. An extra 1400 gold. But what I will resist the temptation and we will just occupy it. It does have a resource. I don't know what this resource is, but it does have one nonetheless. Has a priory here as well. We don't need 2 barracks, so we'll get rid of that one. I'll rebuild that priory just to get public order up as soon as possible. Fishing wharf and the manor can just wait. Obviously, the province is going to be fairly unhappy for a little bit now. But yeah, that only leaves a capital now, so a walled city. So next episode, we'll probably have a siege battle, which will be pretty cool indeed. Also, this angry scholar thing, or angry scholars, because they're upset that I've sent the work elsewhere, I assume, is only 20 turns, whereas this fertile thing is 80 turns, which is pretty good. We do need to increase this Imperium as well. Really do. How high up is our Imperium at the moment? Where does it show the Imperium? Because it's not this thing, I don't think. Our power bar is moving up slowly. Dominion is 65%. Core and our control is 40%, which isn't bad. I've also completely been forgetting to do these as well. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I can actually stick them at any single position as well. So we have 2 governors. We want these guys, obviously, in like court. So who's the governor of Wessex? This guy's the governor of Wessex, so we want him. Yeah, we want him to be master of court because he gives tax rate. So you go master of court. You are a governor as well of there. So I want you to be one of these guys. Where's our general as well? You're general. Yeah, you're a general. So I guess I don't want you to be a master of my armies yet, though. Because I want to choose someone else to be better. So you'll just go as a retainer, I think. And a retainer is good. I guess you'll go as that. Yeah. You'll go as that. You give me more loyalty. And you are turning into a pretty good commander. My faction leader cannot do anything at the moment, apparently. My king. And I have no one else to send at the moment. No one else does anything. So we do want to make another army and transfer them over. Because his general ability just it really isn't that great. But he is turning into a pretty good commander, I guess. Cavalry units cheaper. Hostile actions are a bit cheaper. Nothing else really that great. So I guess we'll get experience. Yeah, we'll get experience for units trained. So that kind of suggests that I want to retrain this entire army at some point. So let's just ignore that for now. We'll get the authority and zeal. Public order is really nice as well, actually. Actually, fuck it. We'll just get this because we want to have this at some point. The campaign movement range is really good as well. But it just, it seems so dumb because when I have this, I just want to retrain my entire army because why would I not retrain my entire army? Because they'd just be better, an extra 2 chevrons. But I guess this will be good to have when I upgrade my barracks. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Because when I finally get my barracks, I'll be retraining this entire army anyway. So they also leveled up as well. So morale when fighting in ambush battles? Or do I want integrity? The integrity is okay right now. These are pretty good as well. Epic camp followers. That's pretty nice. Raiding. Campaign movement. Intrigue. Unit experience. Whereas this is more fighting, right? Morale versus Romans. Well, unfortunately, we're not fighting any Romans, nomadic tribes, or Eastern Empires either. So the military tree isn't really that good. That's good, though. Attrition minus 50% from snow attrition. That's good. But I guess we'll just go down this tree instead. And just boost our economy. Yeah. Because the military tree just does not look that good. Obviously, he hasn't touched it yet or changed anything, so... No, we'll end the turn. I expect a Welsh rebellion to rise up. Obviously, they're pretty pissed at me for taking over their land. But we will just have to quell it really, really quickly. Before it really has time to gain momentum. So, a political obstacle. Political favours, he loses 10, and he is appointed to his position, yeah. Of course, well, political favour, I don't care if he loses his influence. Everyone else secure their offices, which is good. The governors securing the offices are the most important thing. I also really want to get a good governor right at the top, which is something I probably should do ASAP, because having that faction-wide public order boost will be so nice. So we destroy the barracks. Oh, there's a lead mine. That's obviously what that is. So we want to get lead, right? We have to. It's not going to be good for hygiene, or it's actually good for sanitation. Wow, that's weird. Why is the mine good for sanitation? It's like the Romans all over again. We're going to die of lead poisoning. But yeah, I guess we will 100% pick that up. I don't see any reason not to. Obviously, public order would be nice. But the chapel's built, and they're actually kind of happy in the region now, which is good. Especially when these buildings are built as well. They probably will be. I mean, having the military force here of 20 units, keeping them happy is probably, you know, the case. But I mean, that's fine. I'm surprised they are as happy as they are. We can split. Oh, no. Okay, so the war against the French is not going too well for Brittany now. Aquitaine have taken this from them. This city is under siege. This city has been taken from them. They just have their capital. Yeah, Brittany just have their capital in this outer city. This one's been razed to the ground. That is not good. That's actually kind of cool, though. Because if we have enough money, we could sneak in and take this city or not. No, we can't. Unfortunately, this is part of this. Oh, damn. That's unfortunate. I was trying to sneak up a cheeky province there, but it's not to be the case. God, these provinces are still unhappy. Immigration. Oh, there's a lot of immigration coming in. Damn, that's kind of funny where it is right now as well. And same immigration. I mean, it's fine. We're all good, friendly people here. Let's just all get on and help me out in my campaign by being nice. There's then a turn again. We did demolish that muster hall. Obviously gave us some money as well. You know, we do have a decent war chest. 6k obviously isn't a ton, but we do have a fully operational 20 stack right now, which we will be using to our advantage to march on the enemy.
Oh, Lord demands it. We love it.
God, they must not be happy with our...
To see mewling like a woman.
I mean, they must not be happy with our conquests in Wales. They want to stand up for their brothers across the sea, I guess. Which I'm not really scared of. We do actually have a nice army, but we could just go take Dublin and then take the rest of that. But I really want to focus on taking this. And what will probably end up happening is I will move this army down southwards to conquer the last Welsh city. Then we will conquer these. And then when we move over to Ireland, I will probably just subjugate all of the Irish armies, or all of the Irish factions. Or maybe just subjugate one and then kind of support them in taking on the rest. Maybe. Yeah, maybe that's what we'll do. We do have a ton of money to spend on maybe upgrading these mines would be a good idea. Once this lead mine is done, that should kind of cancel out the squalor from this city, making this province probably pretty hygienic. But yeah, we really just do need to focus on taking out that last city. So we have a few turns left before I end this episode. So we'll, again, probably not do too much. I don't want to force stuff when we don't need it. We're kind of chilling out at the moment. We're waiting for our technology to be done. 3 turns until we start building new buildings. I want that, obviously, that new barracks as soon as possible. The extra Imperium level will be very nice. But yeah, it's crazy to see how quickly the Brittany is getting absolutely destroyed. I mean, if one of my vassals, if York or Nottingham want to go over there, they're more than welcome to. So let's just set that as a war target. And if Nottingham or York do want to go over, they are, as I said, more than welcome to it. Damn, Nottingham love me so much. A few of these provinces I can trade with, but they absolutely despise me. Realistically, it's only Flanders, and they're probably not gonna join me in trade because they only like me +3. So again, we'll just end these turns. You know, it's kind of, we're kind of slow, just, you know, replenishing our army. Oh, another Irish faction going to war with me. I guess they're rising up in a confederation against me. Which is not good, because I don't really want to go to war with them, if I'm honest. My war wariness is still really low down, which is fine. Our governor over here leveled up, so we'll level him up now. So taxes, I mean, we're not even taxing this province, so that's not really that great. But we will get the construction over here. That should make things a little bit cheaper. Yeah, we get 200 gold off that. And, you know, it's just 400 gold off our capital, which is just so good. You know, when this guy gets it as well, who's the governor of this city. Actually, does he even have it? But it looks like I don't think he does, unfortunately. We could get a priest over here. This could help out with public order, right? Public speaking, that's pretty good when he inspires the populace. Yeah, let's get a priest. They're kind of expensive, but I think that would be good. Especially because we are suffering from a huge amount. Because if we do this, increases public order in local province, plus his good ability means he has one already. You know, that will start keeping the population happy. And we can always move him over. So yeah, let's have a priest and he can go around making people happy. He doesn't look very Christian right now, but, you know, let's just imagine he is. Our army is ready to move out if we want to go to war. Can we? I wish I had another scouting army. That'd be kind of nice. I mean, we'll just go up here just to see what they have. Yeah, we can take on that. They obviously have these herdmen, which are really good. And what does the garrison give them? Can we see? Ton of crossbows and some spears. But we can take it on. With a full 20 stack, we can build siege equipment as well. So that's fine. We'll stay here for a turn, but next episode we will be going for an epic siege battle, which I might just do the replay of. So yeah, this is probably the best place to do. Would you guys prefer to see a replay next episode of me fighting that battle? Like, kind of when I fight the battle, I'll just switch to the replay and then I'll be talking over it like I would a normal battle. Or would you prefer to watch me actually fight it, you know, first person, or not first person, but watch me fight it without, you know, me doing a replay of it afterwards? So let me know in the comments down below. And I think that's where we're going to end the episode today. Ready for that siege next episode, which will be pretty good. So we will end the turn. And I guess make sure to drop a like and a comment if you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next time.